One of the greatest challenges faced by migrants is discrimination, which is evidenced by 52% of people in a 2023 survey thinking that the number of migrants should be reduced, and 32% thinking that migration was a very bad or bad thing. Therefore, I think the solution is creating a sense of community and to allow people to socialise with one another. I believe this can be achieved through a sports project. Sport is a very widely known and loved activity by all ages. And games such as football can be organised very easily, as it could be held in a space such as a public park, and the only needed supply is a football. Now, simply holding a game every now and again could be a great start, but we could do more. It could be easily scaled up by making them games that the public community would want to come to watch by making it an event. This would require seating, most likely foldable chairs, as they are easily transportable, which would create roles for people who are willing to help set up the event. An entire game of most sports take a few hours, so we could fill up the time and keep people engaged and entertained by serving food. The type of food sold would depend on what is available. So it could range from burgers and hot dogs if there's a barbecue available to use, or it could just be sandwiches and cookies, baked goods just being sold to anyone who is willing to buy them. Young people tend to be very passionate about sport, so those participating may also be willing to lead the games as well, especially for the sport that they are interested in, as this project could be expanded to include as many sports as we can facilitate. I have previously worked with my church for various projects and know that they would love to help with these sorts of things. So I personally would reach out to be able to use their gymnasium facilities that can host sports such as basketball, badminton and volleyball, and even table tennis. In fact, multiple sports could be facilitated in the gym at one time, and we could get young people to help lead each sport, to help teach the games to anyone who may not understand them or may want to learn more or simply may not be as confident in them, which will really help to build up the community and help people be able to lead. An event-specific Instagram account can be used to help keep the community updated with what is going on, while simultaneously keeping people involved. A group chat that is available for everyone to join can be used so that everyone can keep in contact between each project and would continue to encourage the social aspect of this project. This account/group chat can also be used to gain feedback from the community, as we can use polls to see which sports people would like to play next, and also see how people are enjoying each event, which is so important, as I believe the success of the project is measured by how much the community enjoys the events above all else. A great thing about this project is that it's easy to replicate, so we could do it anywhere, including other cities and other countries even, as it can be as simple as inviting people to play sport in a public park, or it can be as complicated as organising an entire event where we have teams and kits and food served as if it is a fully fledged sports game. For example, it could be a ticketed event if the games get big enough. We can invite people to play sports via posters, social media, or other means. And if we worked with my church, we could reach out to other churches in the same denomination to continue the project in other cities. In order to organise such an event, a lot of planning skills need to go into it, which I hold and have experience with. Within my friendship group, I am very often the one to organise any hangout. This includes finding a day that works well with most people, choosing a place and an activity. These skills are easily transferable to this project. As well as this, one would need to be able to advertise the project to as many people as possible, which I believe I am equipped for, as not only would I be able to invite people from the 2 churches I attend, but I would also be able to advertise at this cafe, gym, church mesh building that a close relative works at, as well as being able to promote on social media. I would do this via the event-specific Instagram account that I mentioned earlier, as well as a matching event-specific TikTok account. And I would make posts that resonate with the younger generation by using popular audios, trends, and videos that have many cuts, as the younger generation has quite a short attention span, which is evidenced by Gen Z having a decreased attention span of 8 seconds compared to the 12 seconds that is shown by older generations. Therefore, videos with a lot of cuts keep people engaged. One idea follows the trend of people at a gathering all answering the same question to the camera in regards to the other people at the same gathering. This question in regards to the project could be, who is most likely to fall first? Or who do you think is going to fall first? Which is a light-hearted yet funny question that advertises and engages and resonates with the younger generation, and I think is more likely to garner attention from social media. I would record anyone willing to participate, and they would say, my name is their name, and I think, insert name, is going to fall over first. And hopefully I would capture whoever falls first, or just like take a video of them at the end and they said, my name is insert name, and I fell over first. But including the video of them falling would probably get more attention than not. If I could change one thing about the UK to make it a better place for migrants, and if it could be anything, it would be to widely spread awareness and attempt to lessen the misinformation that people have on migrants. This could be by making lessons about immigration and migrants compulsory in schools, with a guideline of what should be used at these schools to make the assembly appropriate, or potentially having a news station covering the topic. Thank you so much for listening to me answer all the questions, and have a great day.